Case closed. That is the message from the Forsyth County Sheriff's Department after declaring a mom's death accidental. There's been a lot of scrutiny online about what happened to Tamla Horsford, but investigators have concluded that she died after falling from a deck after drinking heavily. 11 Alive's Joe Hankey is in the newsroom, and Joe, you just got the autopsy report along with the 911 calls from the morning of November 4th.
I did, Cheryl, and the GBI medical examiner found Xanax and THC in Horsford's system and a blood alcohol level of 0.238. The ME concluded her injuries were consistent with a 10 to 15-foot fall from a deck.
There were no time lapse. It was an immediate.
Forsyth County Sheriff's Major Joe Perkins says as soon as Tamla Horsford's body was discovered the morning of November 4th, 911 was called.
We had people over last night. We were drinking. Most of us went to bed. One of them stayed on the balcony. She was drinking, and we just went outside, and she's laying face down in the backyard.
The sheriff's office today detailed Horsford being at an overnight party at a coming home on November 3rd. Several people were at the house and they were drinking. According to the sheriff's office, Horsford was the last one awake and she was on the home's back patio alone.
She was the only smoker. I mean, I'm on the back deck right now, and cigarettes, lighter. I've had the finger out here.
The GBI medical examiner's report released late today lists Xanax and THC being in Horsford's system and a blood alcohol level of 0.238. She was fully clothed with various small abrasions consistent with blunt force trauma to her head. There was also signs of blunt force trauma to her torso and a few small cuts and a dislocated wrist. Perkins discussed the injuries this afternoon.
All the injuries that were noted by the detectives and by the GBI medical examiner's office as well as the coroner's office were all indicative and consistent with a fall.
Jose Barrera was also at the party. He was employed as a pretrial services officer with the Forsyth County court system until he was fired from his job on December 20th.
It's brought a cloud over this investigation that is unnecessary.
Major Perkins said Barrera accessed records related to Horsford's death investigation, which was not illegal, but outside of the role of his position with the county.
He accessed those reports, which again upset us. It violated our trust with him, and we reported that to his supervisors, and they took action on that.
And over the last several days and weeks, there has been a ton of social media discussions about this case, suggesting it was a murder and a cover-up. I asked Perkins if they did anything differently investigating this case because of that. He said they investigated this case like any other, waited for the official medical examiner and coroner's reports, and then ruled this was an accidental death and closed the case. We'll be digging further into the community's reaction to the investigation tonight on Up Late at 11. Jeff.